The Fighter's Corner.
What's up, family? How you guys doing today? Hey, happy holidays. This is your host, Has B. What's good? Salute you guys. Hope everything's going well. Hey, hope you guys are feeling good. I hope after eating all of that turkey, you guys are going to get up today and get it going and work those extra pounds off. So mine was great. Very happy, very blessed. Hey, we have another here, rising star here at the Fighter's Corner. Well, what, chat? All fighters have a voice, right, chat? And rare, we have going to cover some of our females, give our female boxers some love out there. I did it before with a few other boxers, so definitely benchmark and watch a lot of the Rising Star series. But we have a person here called the Bomb. Yes, the Bomb, and she's a marvel. She's 5'6", chat, 5'6", 130 pounds. And her record, she's like 16 wins. She has only one loss, and she has 7 wins by way of knockout. And she's definitely moved up the ranks of being that notable boxer. One time before, she was undisputed, I believe for the featherweight division. But here, now we're gonna talk about Aylicia Baumgardner, the Bomb. All right, so I hope you like this. Please like and subscribe down below. Help with my algorithm, help me to share this with more people who are very interested in this field. I'm trying to be unique in covering this field and our reaction to just some of the great highlights of these incredible warriors, incredible fighters. All right, chat. So thank you for joining your boy. Holla at your boy, like and subscribe, and let's check it out.
It's a perfect combo between being a beauty and a beast. And understanding I can separate the two. And knowing who I am in the ring is just an animal.
Weighing under 132 pounds, yet every punch lands like a hammer made of steel. When she steps into the ring, even the heavyweights go silent. Her name is Aylicia Baumgardner, the Bomb, the undisputed world champion from Detroit, who proved that beauty can be a weapon in doubt, the fuel that drives you forward.
Yo, what's going on?
Detroit, the city of engines, fury, and rebirth. It doesn't raise stars, it forges fighters. Aylicia grew up in a world where strength isn't measured by weight, but by how many times you rise after being knocked down. Her bloodline, African-American, German, Japanese, and Korean, a mix that feels built for pure energy. But to the boxing world, she was just another pretty girl with gloves.
My earliest memory of boxing is being an 8-year-old walking into a gym, the only girl, plenty of boys, and just looking around and saying, okay, well, I'm here. Let's get started.
They laughed. She trained. Every sparring session became a mission to prove that a predator can move with elegance. But her journey was only beginning. Baumgardner's early years passed quietly. No cameras, no broadcasts, no spotlight. She fought in gyms where the ceiling dripped rust and traveled to bouts where every opponent fell faster than the one before. But everything changed in 2018. A title shot. WBC International.
From Aylicia Baumgardner. She started to tie on a hard right hand and a left to the body.
And she took it decisively, with the calm gaze of someone who's been ready for greatness all along.
From Baumgardner and a right and a left from Feliciano.
But a few months later came the test that would change her forever. Across the ring stood Kristina Linnartatu, a hard, relentless Greek fighter with the face of someone who's seen too many wars. She doesn't smile, she doesn't pose, she doesn't promise a show. She just knows how to break your rhythm and destroy you.
Kirsty Simmons works 13-hour days as an
Linnartatu imposed her style from the opening bell. Rough, sticky, suffocating.
As an engineer, she definitely does not need to box. She's absolutely doing this because she loves it.
She cut the ring, kept pressing forward, like a steel door that refuses to close. The Bomb fought back with fury, but every explosion fizzled too soon, as if her opponent could read her thoughts.
So chat, whenever they say sticky, that means she's one of those fighters that just keeps pushing forward. She's always constant. She don't give you a chance to breathe. She takes away your game plan of you controlling the ring. They take away your airspace. They are very difficult people to fight against. So, there's always got to be a steady tape on these type of fighters so you can come up with a strategy to deal with them, because they could be annoying. But it also can be a trap to set them up for failure too, where they're coming forward so much and not thinking anything's going to happen to them. Right, chat?
Linarditu dragged her into a dirty fight, old school, unforgiving, where victory belongs not to skill, but to will. The final bell, a split decision. Linarditu wins. But that night didn't create a rivalry. It created a mission. For some, it would have been the end. For her, it was the start of an obsession. I'll come back for her. And when I do, she won't stand a chance. 2019 became the year of reset. She came back stronger, beating one after another. Habelo, Pacheco. Each fight felt like a song of retribution.
Left hand and right hand, very impressive. Bang to the body and to the head. This is about all she wrote. Game over. It is. Fight is over. The Bomber is back.
She hasn't been in the ring with somebody like me, and I'm definitely going to show her and punish her every round.
Then came Terry Harper, the young British star, the darling of the crowd, the champion everyone called the new face of women's boxing. Precise, composed, untouchable. In the eyes of the fans, she could do no wrong. On the line, 2 world titles, IBO and WBC super featherweight. For the Bomb, it was a ticket to another world. Round 2, Harper starts to lose control. Round 4, Baumgardner's right hand detonates. Harper freezes, her body stiffens like the power just got cut. The referee dives in, saving her from the finishing blow. That moment became a symbol. Beauty can kill. The world woke up. Matchroom Boxing signed her, and the WBC named it Female Knockout of the Year.
Hey chat, one thing I will say about the Bomb, she stays in immaculate shape. I mean, she's probably the leanest, ripped boxer I've seen out of the females in a long time. She fights orthodox position. She likes to rumble. She's pretty quick on keeping her head down and shifting and throwing that bomb right hand. And, she can be kind of sticky too sometimes. If she pushes forward and hunts you down, she's going to keep coming. So, looking good.
Promoters expected a show, but the Bomb delivered a revolution. Her first fight under Matchroom Boxing against Edith Soledad Mathesy, former world champion, and the elder sister of the legendary Lucas Mathesy. But even before the first bell, things went off script. Mathesy failed to make weight, and now all the titles were on the line for Aylicia alone. Her mission was simple: win.
Touch gloves. Knee, opportunity to upset the odds in between. Trying to jump with her head move once, she's throwing a right hand, she takes it offset.
The Bomb walks in calm. No longer the girl from small halls. She moves lightly, almost like she's dancing, but every step is calculated.
She's aggressive naturally.
Really controlling this fight. Beautiful. That's that shot. That's that shot. That counter right hand. Beautiful shot from
She's
Aylicia.
just pouring that.
Mathesy tries to close the distance, but at 41, her pace betrays her. She pushes forward behind the jab, yet her movement feels heavy, predictable.
Baumgardner, but still, she's coming off second best.
I love how Baumgardner just drops the
Combinations of progressing through them as the rounds went on, and that is.
The Bomb fires from both stances, sharp lunges, clean crosses, step aside, counter right.
Right hand over the jab. caught the uppercut. It was a good shot there, but a close scrap with Mike Hamadoun last year.
A little bit more because Matisse knows she's nice shots.
Punching with her last sacks. Beautiful combination. 61%, Matisse 11 of 60 tells the story of the fight.
Each time the Argentine steps in, Aylicia is already gone, leaving behind only the wind and the echo of punches.
So relaxed, smooth, accurate with the jab. Poised for the counter, and it was. She looks comfortable here in her rhythm. Well, the toughness in that Matisse family obviously runs through this.
The commentators can't help but smile. This isn't a fight, one says. It's a masterclass.
The skills that she has, the explosive punching power.
More that variety is nice to see with punches. Up and down.
Through the 7 rounds. Barrage of shots from Baumgardner, the Argentinian. I'm surprised she's not found that right hand that she throws there, just as I say it.
10 rounds, no panic, no recklessness, just pure control. Baumgardner wasn't chasing a knockout. She was chasing perfection.
There's no power in it.
Try and get Matisse out of there. Lovely right hand off the double round. I'd like to see her empty the tank and really go for the finish. I mean, that's all that's missing from this display. The hand speed of the American.
The head, like that's. Now she's hitting the body. That's the kind of.
There, that's another one. Sees the head off the back of it, left into the body, works away.
Counted them.
Down, right.
100 to 90, 3 identical scorecards. For some, it was routine. For her, a statement. She proved she could be not only a storm, but a cold, surgical one that leaves no trace.
Yeah, chat. I would say that definitely, her style is very unique. On top of her boxing IQ, she has great agility. She's very athletic. You can tell. I would always say though, protect yourself at all times. It doesn't matter how comfortable you get. If you're outboxing a fighter and you're beating him, I would say I can't remember the 2 fighters, but I watched the fight and one fighter got him, right? Got him with a counter, boom, he fell to the ground, right? He got up, shook it off, he beat the 10 count, beat the 8 count, whatever, started fighting again. When he fought again, the other dude, is knocked down, came back, hit him, boom, because he was getting relaxed, had his hands down, caught him, knocked him out, and he never got up. Right. So that would be the only thing I'd say. No matter how much you think you're winning, protect yourself at all times, chat.
Just know that I'm going to beat you Saturday night. That's all you got to worry about. And I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to break your nose.
You better beat me up, real.
Girl, I am. Trust. No,
stop.
you stop.
No, you stop.
You stop.
Because
You stop.
But the real test was still ahead. Mikaela Mayer, the pride of the United States, Olympic pedigree, flawless technique.
Great
2
fighter.
champions, 2 worlds, 1 rivalry. Their feud had been building for months.
You shut the up. You shut the up.
Interviews, insults, press conferences, until finally, the night came at the O2 Arena in London, where the fate of the division would be decided. On the line, 3 world titles, WBC, WBO, and IBF. When they met in the ring, it wasn't just anticipation in the air, it was the smell of war. Mayer tried to control the pace, but the bomb doesn't play by rules. Counters from distance, sharp angles, explosive bursts of speed. Every attack was like a camera flash, instant, blinding, and impossible to predict. In one of those exchanges, she opened a cut above Mayer's right eye, blood on her opponent's face, the mark of a new era.
Allowing it to get set to that push. Mikaela Mayer, which is consistency of Mayer.
The final bell, a split decision, victory, the bomb. She unified the belts, became the unified world champion, and proved that strength isn't just in muscle, it's in mindset.
And for all the doubters, I told y'all haters. Yes, I know, I did that. Unified champion of the world.
From that night, her name echoed louder than women's boxing itself. Commentators called her the new force. Promoters, the face of a generation. Even legends took notice. Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward praised her fast start, athletic rhythm, and the cold, calculated finish that broke Mayer's control.
One thing I will say I like about the Bomb, I like how she reads the front hand jab. If you notice that when they pitch that jab to throw the hand out, she likes to slip right here, right, and come up with that uppercut, or she'll slip right here and come with the hook, right? So that's good practice, because a lot of boxers won't pay attention to that front hand, knowing that you could defeat that jab by slipping, you know, by rolling and what have you. So she did a very good job in that fight with that.
Sean Porter called her a living upset, the symbol of a new era where power meets precision. But for her rivals, it was simpler. From that night on, Aylicia Baumgardner wasn't just a champion, she was a threat, a hunter, and she was coming for complete domination. February 2023, New York, the air, electric, noise, lights, and the feeling that history is about to be made. After WBA champion Choi Hyun-mi withdrew from unification, the opportunity fell to the Bomb. Her opponent, Elham Mikhaled, tough, straightforward, the kind of fighter ready to die in the ring for a title.
For all the marbles, here we go.
Shot. She nailed Terry Harper with, and Terry Harper.
I think they both had to figure
Terry
out.
Harper came in, a bit of a lazy jab.
Nice combo there.
Baumgardner walks out calm, composed, a predator who knows exactly why she's here.
What a performance! Baumgardner. But Mekhaled still coming.
By the third round, the first knockdown.
Maybe you think I need to do
Whoa!
the same thing.
Her knee nearly touched, and she's down! Mekhaled down here in round 3!
That was a strong over the top right hand.
Seconds later, the seconds.
Oh, and look at Aylicia! She's going for the gusto right here in round 3!
That's that brawler coming out.
And down goes the French!
Round by round, Aylicia keeps control, moving like she can hear nothing but the rhythm of her own breathing.
From Baumgardner, there's another left hook, right hand, left hook, back her up! Oh! Look at the intensity! Wow!
Mikhaled keeps pressing forward, but meets a counterstorm every time.
That right hand. Team showdown. These two women giving you all they got. 19-second great battle here in New York City.
The final bell. Silence. Eyes on the judges. Dominance. No debate. Aylicia Baumgardner, the undisputed world champion. In that moment, she doesn't celebrate, she confirms. The super featherweight division officially has its queen.
The crowd's going crazy. Then third round knockout, bang.
What a performance here from Baumgardner.
5 years.
You know, hats off to her opponent, because she was rugged, she didn't give up, she kept pushing. You know, that's a heart of a fighter. You know, I know a lot of people want to see the great knockouts and this and that, but there's something to say about those warriors that don't give up. They keep fighting, they keep pushing on. Even if they're losing, to me, it's much respect to that fighter. Of course, hats off to the champion, right? Number one, but we want to give all respect to all of the fighters that step into that ring. Right, chap?
Years later, Detroit, the same opponent, the same name, but a completely different Aylicia Baumgardner.
This fight is going to show the world everything. July 15th, the fans will get a taste of what I've been wanting for a very long time. This is what I've been waiting for.
In 2018, Christina Linarditu took her first title and left a scar that never truly healed. Back then, she was a girl with ambition. Now, the queen of the division, the undisputed world champion. Fate gave her a chance to keep her promise. Linarditu entered confident, experienced, a former two-time WBO champion, a mother returning to boxing after giving birth. She danced under the boos of the crowd, sure that history would repeat itself.
Here we go. If you were Baumgardner in this fight.
But the queen made it clear from the first seconds.
Good left hook from Baumgardner.
This was a different version of herself. Movement, jab, control, flawless.
She knows. Oh, beautiful. Oof. Well, I would rather honesty.
Her uppercuts and left hooks shattered Leonardo 2's rhythm.
That's her type of fight.
Oh, nice uppercut. Starting to heat up a little bit, and that body shot has got Leonardo 2 hurt.
Her footwork ticking like a metronome.
She feels she would have better success with the exchange.
Leonardo 2's smiling, but these shots are being very impactful.
Midway through the fight, the Bomb took full command. Every attack from Leonardo 2 was drowned out by crisp counters and body work.
Performances by a women's boxer.
Leonardo 2.
Leonardo 2 has never been stopped.
And now she's showing, yeah, you can. The crowd is going wild, and she needed that. They're giving and taking, dishing it, and returning it.
In the 9th, she trapped her on the ropes, digging to the body, then the head, and Detroit erupted.
And you know what? Ramsey's back with her all, and a mean,
Good right hand. Good body language.
Look at that.
Not good body language. Out comes the mouthpiece.
And Aylicia is so accurate.
10th round. Leonardo 2 fought with heart, but the outcome was already written. The rematch became redemption. I can close this chapter, she said after the fight. And she did, with grace, in her hometown, before the same city that watched a girl from Detroit become the queen of the super featherweights.
You know what, Chad, I would say from the first fight, her fighting Leonardo 2, is that what I seen different in the second fight is that she did better ring management. She cut off her stickiness. She kept with the rangefinder. She kept with the consistent jab to keep her away from taking up that airspace. So she did great adjustment. And hopefully in the future, she'll do more adjustment within the ring. That's very rare to see fighters able to do that, like Bud Crawford and a few other great fighters out there. But hats off to her, because redemption feels so good. Feels so good when you lose to somebody who's good, and you're good, and you're able to put them on that check sheet to say, hey, I got it back. So hats off to the Bomb for that.
Then came the doping story, a test, a scandal, an investigation. But the truth stood with her. The WBC cleared her name, no intent, no wrongdoing. The Bomb returned to do what she does best, win.
AB's back. Friday. Undisputed. I'm back. I'm better. It's my time.
Summer 2024. A new challenge. Delphine Persoon. The ruthless Belgian, a legend of European boxing, known for her insane pressure, iron will, and a record of 49 wins with 19 knockouts.
Round number 1.
A little bit shocked there by how quickly she...
Remember, this is Alicia's first fight
It's
back.
quite slowly. Good right down at super featherweight for her.
That's right.
There's a big left hand.
The fight promised an explosion of styles, the Bomb's speed against Persoon's relentless aggression. But fate intervened early.
So this is showing...
Overhand right again. Another clipping right hand from
The thing is, Baumgardner, she needs...
Baumgardner was reading her opponent, finding her distance, preparing to engage.
See immediately Baumgardner cutting the ring to start round number 3. Persoon not where she wants to be, back against the ropes. Big shots now.
When a sudden, accidental clash of heads.
To be a front foot fighter, those fast starts.
Nice.
Full body. There's the right hand from Aylicia Baumgardner.
Aylicia!
Time called by Lawrence Cole.
A cut opened above Persoon's right eye. The doctors wouldn't let it continue.
A cut to the head of Pearson. It has been deemed we cannot continue this fight.
The fight was ruled a no contest, no victory, no defeat, just a lingering sense of unfinished business, as if someone had pressed pause in the middle of a storm. For the Bomb, it became a personal irritation, and when the next opponent was announced, Jennifer Miranda, everyone knew it was time to remind the world who ruled this division. Undefeated, aggressive, a dangerous Spanish fighter who promised to showcase the new generation of women's boxing.
Jennifer is something. She is rough too. Tough, good boxing paralysis. This was a great fight. I saw this fight, Chad. But going back to the last one, you know, it's very hard to avoid headbutts. Headbutts, they suck because once you get hit, or can affect your vision, or can just give you a cut which is leaking into your eye cavity, it can be annoying. Plus, a good headbutt, if somebody has just a strong ass head, it can make you a little dizzy. It can make you dizzy. It can really mess up your game plan. And hopefully, you know, in your corner, they can kind of help revive you quick enough to finish the fight and get back focused. But it's nothing to play with.
The opening minutes, cautious exchanges. The Bomb moves like a metronome, measuring her rival by the rhythm of her own breathing. Miranda presses forward, throws, lunges, but hits nothing but air and counters. The Queen isn't hunting for a knockout. She's in command. Every Miranda attack feels like trying to break a wall made of calm. When the final bell rings, it's clear. The Bomb wins. A unanimous decision. No scream, no theater, just quiet confidence. The crown still belongs to her. In boxing, there are no endings, only pauses between storms. Aylicia the Bomb Baumgardner went from underdog to queen of the division. But the throne isn't a place. It's a test that never ends. Today she stands as the face of the super featherweight division. Tomorrow, she might become a legend. Now she's signed with Most Valuable Promotions and prepares to face Layla Baudouin on a grand stage where real champions meet. Her journey from Detroit now echoes on the world's biggest arenas. And one question remains, who will dare to take her crown? If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and remember, the road of a champion is never easy, but the storm always returns. And Aylicia hasn't said her last word yet.
Wow, chat. So thank you for joining me with this episode of the Rising Stars with your host Taz B. And that was great. That was great to see another rising star, the Bomb, Aylicia Baumgardner, who to me is a fine specimen. You know, she has a great career ahead of her, and I wish her the best. I wish she just keeps knocking down doors and obstacles to maintain that championship. But he's right. That position requires you constantly have to defend it, and you have to constantly stand on top to show why you're the number one, because they will be coming for you, right, chat? All right, once again, hats off to all of the fighters out there, people that are in these sports and delivering, you know, not to me, I think it's way beyond just entertainment, because sometimes these warriors have a reason why they're fighting, a reason why they're out there. And yes, they kind of use the platform for entertainment to bring it to more people. But to me, when you're fighting, always have a good reason why you're fighting, whether it be for your country, whether it be for finance, whether it be for to take care of your family, whatever it is, as long as you have a reason of why you're doing it. Right, chat? Until then, Taz B signing off, aka the Fight Chemist. Until then, I'm out.
Most people don't know shit about boxing.